You are listening to Wu, one of many languages spoken in China, which is totally different with Mandarin. As more and more young people prefer to speak Mandarin in China, Wu is facing the problem of disappearing. Wu has lots of dialects. One is spoken in Xianju. A city has more than 500,000 people. I went there to find out how Xianju dialect of Wu is surviving under the threat of Mandarin.
平时们，最主要是从三个呢是来时生活，从事生活。就是讲把在土乡农村里面各种实质性的生活呢，能够从三个里面反映出来。一些呢就是抢三个的人呢，可以讲越来越少了，因为更骂土气啊。那么讲先去妇女越来越少了，个人都注意普通话讲。
Gao Ge is a 15-year-old girl who lives in Xianju. She only can speak Mandarin. At the day of the Dragon Boat Festival, she traveled from the city to the village to visit her grandparents. Gao Ge is trying to learn the old way to make traditional food. When her grandma tries to teach her some folk sayings in Xianju dialect about the festival, she can't understand it.
外婆说的是什么意思啊？
说的就是端午的粽子吃过了之后，天气就热了，以前厚的衣服就不穿了，天气转热的意思。
我知道了。我偶尔也会听不太懂外婆在说什么，所以我很担心，这样会让我们的代沟更加大，然后就是我们理解不了彼此的语言，也理解不了我们彼此的意思了嘛。
At the dinner time, other family members are speaking Xianju dialect of Wu, which Gao Ge cannot understand. What she only can do is keeping silent and eating. However, the grandparents put forth a traditional riddle in the language. The grandma asked Gao Ge if she understands the riddle or not.
我听不懂。
The father explains to her what the word riddle means in Mandarin.
把那谜语说给我听。
Again, she can't understand this riddle and keeps asking.
就外婆刚才那个。
This communication breakdown, Gao Ge really can't take part in the fun, and she depends on her mother to translate for her. This is a consistent process of translation and explanation to try to involve Gao Ge in the family's discussion. Family life can't work without interpretation.
现在的孩子从幼儿园、小学、中学一直到大学，他们的老师授课语言的环境都是普通话的环境，他们自然呢这个普通话比较重视，这样都比较好。现在这种接触的范围呢，来自五湖四海，你都用当地的方言普话说的话，交流沟通有问题。我说用普通话还是，这种从以后的工作啊、出社会之后啊，这种还是很有必要，还是很好的。
普通话的推广，就是官方的政治的那种推广，也是很重要的一个造成方言逐渐消失的一个原因。媒体的攻势很大，因为都是一个普通话的传播的一个媒介。改革开放之后呢，人口的迁徙呢特别的厉害。 那么你自然就要把你原先的那个方言稍微的去掉一点。
Over the last 30 years, as the economy has changed, millions of people in China have moved to the city, from the villages where they spoke their traditional languages to the city where Mandarin is dominant. So, is it general that young people can speak local dialect in Xianju? In order to find out the answer, I went to visit the #1 primary school in Xianju and did a survey among 50 students in a class. When I asked how many of them speak Mandarin at school, all of the students put their hands up. And nobody put their hands up when I asked how many of them speak Xianju dialect at school. Then I asked how many of them speak Mandarin at home. Again, most of them put their hands up. Only 9 of them said they spoke Xianju dialect. Finally, I asked which language you prefer to speak. Says 100% vote for Mandarin. Again, I asked, is there anyone prefer to speak Xianju dialect of Wu?
国家呀、教育部门还有学校，它都规定咱们老师用普通话来上课，应该是学习普通话比较重要吧，因为这是一门比较主要的语言啊。另外一门的话可以以兴趣为主。大部分家长都是用普通话交流。比如说我们班有几个同学，他们父母不是仙居人，不过他们都常年在仙居工作，都是教孩子普通话，都不会讲方言。也有一些家长为了让孩子普通话呢说得更溜、更标准，自从孩子会说话起，他就是用普通话跟他交流，也拒绝跟他用方言交流。
方言呢，事实上它是那个政治的一种外化的一种标志性的东西，商标一样的术语。那么当你一个事物跟政治挂上钩的话，你在潜意识里面的总是会有这么想法，这些东西是主旋律的还是次旋律的，是那个好的还是坏的，你就会有一种优劣的卑尊的那种概念就出来了。那么在人的潜意识里面呢，往往以为方言呢就是一种很边缘的、很不好的、很不主流的这么一种东西，所以他在潜意识里面呢，往往会有一种去方言化的这么一种心理的概念在里面。那时间久了的话呢，他就会往普通话那边去靠。
Not only in the primary school, people, especially young people, also don't realize the importance of Wu language and Xianju dialect in their daily lives. So, which language do young people speak usually?
普通话比较多吧，
应该是用普通话比较多。
跟朋友的话都是普通话比较多。
And which language do they think is more important?
普通话。
为什么呢？
实际话用的比较少，我有些都不会说了。现在学校也不是也不让说了。
肯定是普通话重要，我都用普通话交流的平常。
对我来说的话，普通话比较重要吧，因为我平时也是在外面念大学，这样子在学校的话跟同学交流也是用普通话比较多。
And what do they feel about the importance of Wu language and the survival of Xianju dialect?
不太关心。
没有看到过。
这个没留意。
没听说过。
每个人都操一口标准的普通话的时候，他不会从语言上面会认识到自己是哪里人。大家说的都是国语，然后也就都是成为国人了。方言呢，属于非物质文化传承里面很重要的一个核心的东西。其实语言没了，文化也就没了。语言没了话，你那个思维就变掉了。所以你先知方言消失的话，其实你就不是先知人了。
Pan Chaosheng is 66 years old, who is famous of creating Xianju dialect rhymes. It is traditional culture which is disappearing because of the loss of Xianju dialect. Pan was on TV several times to recite his rhymes. One of his favorite rhymes describes the famous traditional dishes which people like to eat in this area.
我讲实际，老王我那也是南话，我那小话这个腔我那都是讲流啊过去啊，然后我那个中话有喊你话啊福建先去嘛呀，那那边个小就讲小小，跟东西产生乐意，这腔我那对话，就是我那本人的爱好。
For people like Pan, spending time to find something traditional is a way of life. As noticing the decline of the Wu language and the traditional culture, a local TV program started a talk show, The Marrow of Xianju Dialect. Feng Bingqian is the host of the program. He always uses normal people's stories to explain the folk sayings. Today, he is explaining the folk saying about hot weather. His experience of making the program gives him confidence that the language will survive.
个群体比较多啊，现在专业以上那个地方人们，他很开心说，好多专业的道理都在跟别老太公爷太太传来了。好多东西我的老百姓的口话，我讲的发挥的蛮好，但我一讲着普通话之后呢，我就表述的我不是地方话好。全部这个文化的人们也在于把这个地方话，把老太公的祖宗的文化传得更远、更久、更深、更好。我想呢。也许代代也许来称得发小事，因为他有根，他的根很深，他肯定会也许今后会也许历史会也许来称，不过这个群体越来越小。
After finishing the program, Fang went to a village to collect some folk stories which will be used on TV next time. The story is about a close relationship between a faithful dog and its owner. They are so close. When the man died, he was buried with his dog, not with his wife. Fang even wanted to have a look at their grave.
事实我来电视里面讲的有好多东西，讲也讲现代个话，普通话高正个讲，老百姓也两套就是讲个鸡港条条个，反正呢，那搿里面大概拉讲的是百分百老正正是写句地方话。
Also, Fang finds the language is surviving in some places. Expert Zhu Houqiu is not hopeful for the future.
至少是应该是上了年纪的人，比方说50、60岁以上的人，他们讲出来的那个县区方言比较地道。这些人一般来说还是生活在农村的，就是因为都是年纪比较大了嘛。随着他们的逝去之后了，县区方言逐渐的就会出现式微的一种现象。按照我那个不乐观的说法是，它的消亡是不可避免的方言。
Before media tries to spread local dialect, Zhang Jianjun has already realized the importance of Xianju dialect 20 years ago. At that time, he went to the villages to collect the written copies of dialect songs and poetries and continued doing it for 10 years. Now he published 2 books about Xianju dialect.
这个民歌实际上也是底层的百姓们唱的，民间传承下来的，有的字就是你字典里面也翻不到的。现在唱这个歌曲蛮能唱的，60岁以上了，这个人能唱的。 60岁以下都不能唱，所以我们中国的文化有时候就是因为经过文革啊什么的，有点断掉了，所以现在吧，一些国家也在抢救啊，有点抢救了。不过总要拿出实际那个东西，文化的说这个东西不可再生的。
The Great Cultural Revolution is a huge movement in China, in which many Chinese traditional arts and crafts were destroyed. So what is the attitude of the communist government in China today? I want to speak to the local government official Chen Da, who is now responsible for traditional culture in Xianju.
我们主要是现在在做的是那个，就是非物质文化遗产的保护挖掘工作，保护挖掘传承工作。 那么，单独在先居方言这块呢，我们做的不是很多，因为它这个呢，我们这个非物质文化遗产呢，它必须要实质性的东西拿出来的东西，要有作品的，那个单独方言方面呢很少，单独用这块东西来搞一个政府拨款或者是搞什么一个项目，可能现在呢还没到这个时候。单独方言的经费来讲呢，现在可能做不到的。
Actually, there is only a little information about Xianju dialect of Wu, and no data of how many people speak it now.
其实不仅仅是先居，包括整个中国的各种方言，都面临着这么一个问题。因为随着文化的融合，各地的地域方言都在逐渐的走向式微，他们都往普通话那块靠。
China has more than 200 languages, and each of them has numerous dialects. However, more than 100 of them are in danger of dying. But some people are doing all they can to protect the language. The singer Cui Xiuhua believes she needs to do something before it's too late. Now she is concentrating on spreading folk songs in Xianju dialect. She goes to villages to do the performance regularly.
搿只就是老人家的理解是，像学堂里面喏，在啥个呢，阿妈穷死的了，像学菜像白塔个年宵喏，像个第2课堂喏，就设置了一个啥个课堂，我每星期2节课呢到每那个身高，在屋里呢，小老人我也教个。 喜欢个人就愿意来学，我都教个。啥个菜娃娃？啥个菜娃娃？那个啥个菜娃娃？搞了虾。虾。老子呀。哎呀，好。我醉了个了啥个？我奶教你一句啊，叫什么呢？这里的花儿开不败哟。你唱，一起唱。这里的花儿开不败哟。 开不败哟，开不败哟！这 水好风采，这里的山水好风采，嗨，好风采呀！
嘿，好风采呀！